All right, folks. Well, welcome back. We are currently here at our 7th state park in our Michigan State Park series, our most northern point on the trip. Just made it here to Wilderness State Park. I believe this is the largest state park in all of Michigan, over 12,000 acres. You can see Lake Michigan off in the distance there. So this is site 105. This is one of their walk-in sites, but as you can see, not too far away, relatively easy. Got all set up here a couple minutes ago. Got a little bit of a game plan devised here. So I think we're gonna do a little beach hiking tonight and try to find some more of those Petoskey stones, maybe some Charlevoix stones along the way. Check out the sunset and just kind of relax tonight. And then tomorrow, we're gonna be waking up early and doing a trail down the road. I forgot what the name of it is, but yeah, so far this campsite is definitely by far the nicest one that we've been at on this entire trip. So yeah, I'll be taking you down to Lake Michigan here before the sun sets and just kind of hanging out at camp. But anyway, thanks for joining me on yet another Michigan State Park episode here on Maksim Outdoors. All right, well, let me get on the old Crocs and we'll head on down to the water here. What do you say? Alrighty, folks, well, our first views of Lake Michigan from here at Wilderness State Park. So I'll try to describe the area as best as I can for you. So we are currently at one of the most northern points in the lower peninsula. I'll show you a picture of exactly where we are. If you head down this way about 15 miles, you'll end up in the city of Mackinac City, where the Mackinac Bridge crosses over and connects to the upper peninsula. So I did say I had somewhat of a game plan for the day. Kind of just wanted to hang out by the beach and do a little beach hiking today, which is what we're gonna do. But originally my plan was to hike all the way out to that point there. So there's 3 or 4 islands right off of that point in the distance. But when I came down here, I realized just how populated it looked. You can see the campground off in the distance, some cottages and cabins and whatnot. But I looked over to my right and it looks pretty quiet. So we're gonna head down to this point and I'll see you there. Alrighty, folks, well, we made it out to this little rocky point here, a good distance from anyone else up here. But yeah, check out these views as I almost just fall down in the water. Of course, the one day I don't bring Crocs, I'm totally regretting it. These rocks are just horrible to walk on. My feet are getting destroyed. But yeah, just an absolutely beautiful area here as Lake Michigan connects onto Lake Huron off in the distance. So I did want to talk a little bit about Wilderness State Park and just how it lives up to its name. This park has a lot to boast about. So for one, it was nominated a dark sky preserve back in 2012. Some of the darkest night skies here east of the Mississippi. This park also boasts an active wolf population, elk, and it's just absolutely massive. Like I said, over 10,000 acres. We're gonna be trying to see as much as we can in the short day that we have here. But yeah, just check this place out. Feels like you're literally just in the middle of nowhere here. And yeah, just an absolutely beautiful area. So I think I'm gonna run back to camp and grab my Crocs. And I think we'll try to head down that way and see if we can spot anything else along the way there. So yeah, back to camp we go real quick. saying goodbye to the rocky point. I have decided against going back to the campsite for now. Figured we would try to make it out to that little peninsula out in the distance there. But if I had to guess, it looks like it's going to be about 2 to 3 miles to get out there. I don't know if we'll make it all the way out, but I'm sure we could see some cool sights along the way. So we'll pass up one of the sections of the campground, some of the cottages in the distance there, and yeah, let's go for a little stroll here. What do you say? We've definitely covered some ground. Take a look behind us now. You can see the rocky point way off in the distance there. Just passed up the campground. And I did want to say that this state park literally has something for everyone. Whether you're a rustic camper like me, they got walk-in sites, they have full hookups, they have cottages, they even have some cabins that you have to hike to as well. Some of these cottages that we're going to be passing up here, I believe you can rent through the state park, but it does fill up quick. So I booked my site back in, I want to say April. So if you're thinking about maybe doing what I did, book early. But then again, it is you know, 4th of July week, so I'm sure that had a big influence on it. But yeah, you can see we're getting close to the end of this peninsula here, and I'm just kind of curious if we'll get a view at those islands off in the distance once we get there. My luck, we'll get there and it'll be stony like the other side was, and I won't be able to go out there without Crocs, and I'll be kicking myself in the butt for not grabbing them. But yeah, we definitely made some distance. I'll see you on the other side there. All right, well, here's a pretty cool view that I wasn't expecting to see today. And no, not the jet skier. Off in the distance there, you can vaguely make out a bridge way off in the distance. And that is the Mackinac Bridge that connects to Mackinac City and heads on over to the upper peninsula. And if you look really closely, you can kind of vaguely make out the shadow of the UP off in the distance. And I am planning a trip there, and might not be for another year or so, but yeah, if you want to see more Michigan adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we will be going to the UP here sooner than later. So yeah, just wanted to stop and show you a nice shot of the Mackinac Bridge there off in the distance. And yeah, look how far we've come from Rocky Point over there. Pretty crazy. This is only about an hour walk. So I think we're just about to the point, but looks can be deceiving. Just look how crazy these clouds are. They are pretty scary looking. And we have to hike all the way back to here. So I think new game plan, we're gonna check out what's on the other side of this little lip here as it kind of jogs around there. We'll see what's on the other side there. Maybe we'll get a better view of the Mackinac Bridge, and then we'll probably head back. The bugs are starting to get bad, and like I said, I have not the best luck when it comes to hiking in Michigan, as you guys know. So I'm sure a tornado will touch down. But yeah, look at those crazy skies. Another look at the Mackinac Bridge and the UP off in the distance. Can't wait to get over there and check it out. But all right, we'll see what's on the other side here. Ow. This is like ridiculously painful. I knew I should have brought my Crocs. All right, well, you can see pretty much the end of the point here. I believe this is private property from here on out, so I'm not gonna push it. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna get nasty. I got a good at least hour hike back. You can see the point way out there that we were just at a couple hours ago. It looks like it's currently raining over on the bridge. You can see some of those clouds just pouring out over there. But yeah, we're gonna head back, have a little fire if we don't get totally soaked tonight. And yeah, we'll get up, see sunrise hopefully, and I'll be taking you on the, I think it's the Nebo Trail tomorrow. We're gonna try and do like 6 miles. So yeah, Wilderness State Park isn't over yet. Just wanted to show you some of the beach area, and it was totally worth it. So we'll go back to camp, hang out at the beach for a little bit, and that'll be it for today. Okay, start the journey back. I just filmed that entire intro and looked down right next to me, and this guy just happened to be chilling right in a bush. I don't know how well you can see him. Looks like some type of water snake. He looks a little different than the ones that we have back at home, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Alrighty folks, well we went basically from point to point here, and we are just about back at camp. So not gonna end the video just yet. Gonna go back and grab the chair and my Crocs and try to make it around that point, see if we could get a better view of the Mackinac Bridge. The rain did hold off. I got sprinkled on a little bit, so it's a miracle here in Michigan. This is the first day I didn't get drenched. So yeah, great little taste of Wilderness State Park. Highly recommend it. This was the place I was looking forward to the most of this entire journey. And I have some cool places still to see along the way. And I also wanted to mention, you know, this is one of the only, not only, but kind of a rare perspective of the Great Lakes here. We're looking out north rather than looking, you know, west or east like you typically do. So, you know, straight ahead of us would be Canada. You can still kind of see the upper peninsula there off in the distance, as well as a big tanker, a big freighter way off in the distance. So yeah, we're gonna go back, grab a chair, maybe a beer, and try to see what part of a sunset we can, and maybe get a better perspective of the Mackinac Bridge. So yeah, that'll be coming up here in just a second. Well, as you guessed, it is raining, so I guess we're going to cancel the plans to head down to the point for sunset. But yeah, it was a fun day here at Wilderness State Park. Part 2 will be coming out next week as we hike the, what is it, the Nebo or the Lebo Trail. So yeah, signing off from another rainy day here in Michigan. I feel like this is how all of my videos have ended, on a rainy note. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Like I said before, you guys are awesome. Thank you to each and every one of you for just liking these videos, leaving me a comment. It means the world to me, so really appreciate it. So as always, if you aren't already, please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, leave me a comment, tell me if you'd come here, tell me what your thoughts are, and also check me out over on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook for some behind the scenes footage. So all right, I'll see you back here at Wilderness State Park tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be somewhat dry. All right folks, see you next week.